we've had some really nice, pleasant weather.
Yes.
It cooled off, warm again, but it's been nice.
It has been nice. So,
I've got family visiting. My sister's here from Germany.
it's exciting.
And my niece.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to spend time with my cousins. And
Yeah.
oh, I have to tell you a funny story.
Okay, what?
We went to see Brett Young in concert,
Mm-hmm.
and the casino was way too expensive, so I rented a house for all of us staying. Great deal, half a mile from the casino, looked at all the pictures, well appointed, it looks great. So much cheaper than renting all the rooms at the casino. So we get there, and I look everywhere, and I look in the cabinet in the kitchen, and there's like this huge bucket of earplugs.
Didn't know you could buy a bucket of earplugs,
Oh,
but you can.
You can.
You can. So.
And then we realize we're right on top of a train track.
I mean, that's why it was such a good deal. But hey,
Well, everything was nice. I mean, I sleep kind of hard, so I only heard 2, but the other people that were staying there
they heard him
all night long.
Yeah, they did. So,
And they got like 4. My sister was like, "Didn't you read the reviews?" I'm like, "They got 4.9. They had like
Probably
127 reviews because it was
probably
cheaper."
because it was cheaper and they had earplugs. So, like, I don't know. That's
I wasn't smart enough to put the earplugs in. Anyway, sorry, that's a diversion, but it was fun. And
Well-
Brett Young was amazing.
amazing, huh?
Yeah, he was
all
great.
right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad
did.
the trains didn't keep you up all night long.
No.
I'm glad everybody's joining us on this wonderful Wednesday
Yes.
because we've got fun stuff to talk about.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sue. Hi, Kareen, Judy, Ro, everybody.
Yeah.
Melissa J. Turner.
So if you're joining us on Instagram or TikTok, if you want to hop on over to YouTube, you will see the slides that we're going to show today. If you're on Instagram, I'm really sorry. We are crooked, but we had technical difficulties and we tried our very best and then we got, up and running again. So
Yeah.
that's about the way it goes these days.
We're crooked.
We are a little crooked and we're too far to touch it and fix it. So I'm really sorry.
But everybody knows we're off balance.
Always. We're always off balance.
So it just kind of goes with the theme.
Yeah, it does.
What do you have on your head? It's so cute.
Are we talking about my hair?
Yeah.
It's just sticking out because I was going like this. Alexi couldn't handle it anymore. But so she had to stick her hand in. So I am wearing Unfiltered. But also, but before we get there, we're wearing a really cute top.
Oh, yeah. This top is so cute.
I think we're sold out of that one. I don't know if we've
we
got
are?
one left or so. I don't know. But this one is new. I think one person has probably ordered it here recently. It's brand new. It's so cute and it's comfortable. Elevate your t-shirt game, you guys.
Because, the bodice part of it is like t-shirt material.
Yes.
It's got some different texture material here, but it's all stretchy. Comfy.
Yes, it's very comfortable. So up your t-shirt game and get yourself this really cute top on
Yeah.
our app. So, but if we're going to talk about what we're wearing on our heads, that's a totally different story. I love this because I'm wearing Unfiltered by Raquel Welch in 628.
And that is your favorite color?
It is my favorite color from them. It is, until they come out with another red with maybe a highlight that I like.
Did they discontinue that color? Is that the color?
They did. They discontinued it in Wavy Day. Now, I don't know if they discontinued it in Unfiltered. I'm assuming that they did.
I think it was across the board that color got discontinued.
Well, then guess what? This is going on my desk unless somebody puts an order in for it today because I will be... Kim's like, okay. I will be keeping this for myself then because I love this color. This is such a great color. Shout out to Kyle and Frank. Why'd you discontinue this color? This is my color. Bring it back. Please, please bring it back. It's a good one.
Yeah, lots of people love that color.
Yeah, what are you wearing?
Somebody keeps calling me. I'm sorry. I am wearing Kristi by Jon Renau in Palm Springs Blonde. This is one of my favorite wigs. If you ever come in the store, you see me in this all the time.
It's her
It's
fave.
just super easy. It always looks good. It's just a really super simple bob. But
It's a good one.
it's fully hand-tied, so it's got all the bells and whistles on it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So we're going to talk about good wigs to travel with. So today,
Yeah.
because we travel with our wigs, and
I won't travel without, I usually take 3, depending on how long my trip is, but I took 4 just to go to the casino for one night because I wasn't sure what wig I wanted to wear.
What were you going to do? Shove one in your purse and then do like a change in the middle of the
No,
concert?
I just wanted,
Just
when
in
you're
case.
putting your outfit together, you're like, okay, what hair?
That's true.
And if I took one wig,
True.
then I might have thought, well, I really wish I had this other wig. So.
I get it. I'm an overpacker. Now, I'm a little bit different when I travel with my wigs, and I've discussed this before. I am kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to do, so then I just shove it in last minute in my bag and not carefully, which we can talk about. You want to pack it carefully, but I don't. But I'm a wig girl that works at a wig shop, so you know what? I can fix it.
You can fix whatever
I
you
can
do.
fix it, so, but...
But you didn't have to.
I didn't have to. It was the most amazing thing ever. I wadded my wig up in my suitcase in this tiny little pouch, and I pulled it out, and it still looked perfect. And that is rare. Do not do that. Okay? Do not do that. I was actually afraid to unzip it because I came back from Spain, and I let that sit in that suitcase for a week before I unzipped it, and then it came out, and it was perfect. I don't know. Worked out.
Tanya says that they're going to go to Ireland. She wants to watch us. Well, Tanya, you zip line in yours. I think you got it all figured out.
You do. You know what's up. So, but we're going to be talking about some like pack and go kind of styles that are really easy, and it just makes it, fun for your trip. So
and lightweight, and these are throw and go styles, which means they really don't need anything. And when you're traveling, you don't want to do your hair. You don't want to have to mess with anything.
Exactly. So, show them our travel pics.
Oh!
Click and show. So, you're only going to be able to see this on Facebook or YouTube, but here's us traveling in our wigs. Like, Marsha's in Arkansas.
Alexi is in Colorado. Where are you?
I'm in Mexico there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm in Napa.
So
and those are my 2 best girlfriends.
So, there we are, in our hair, in other places, traveling.
Doing our thing.
Doing our thing. All right.
All right. So, can you hand me a liner, please?
No. Kim, in here, unprepared. No, I'm kidding.
I know. Well,
I'm
what's
kidding.
New? What is new?
Okay, so first up, we are going to.
Ooh, Kathy's going all over the place.
Oh my gosh, she's going to England and Scotland and Punta Cana in November. Yeah, look at you, Kathy.
I know.
Worldwide traveler, girl. Okay. So first up, we've got Annette, and she's just a really good one.
Annette has a lace front with a full monofilament top. She has a lot of different styling options, although if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. But if you wanted to put a little wig wax in her.
Wig wax is my favorite.
So this is kind of styled like the picture, but you could get a lot of wig wax in here, build a lot of volume. This is a great, short, lightweight style. It weighs 2.1 ounces. That's very lightweight.
Very lightweight. So you can see Kim, and then you can see the model. You can see exactly how, they've styled it, how we're wearing it. So, oh yeah, you do have the colors backwards, like the piles, but it's okay. We'll just go to this one first.
Okay.
So I'm in the walnut syrup, which makes me want to have some sort of like coffee drink, honestly, at this point. Yes. This is a great little highlighted color. I wish I had wig wax in here. I would just go
I know.
and spray it all up and stick my fingers in it. But this is just a really good, easy one. I'm going to tell you, one of my tips for traveling with wigs, honestly, don't take a heat-friendly one. You want to just throw and go. If you have a heat-friendly one, you might have to touch it up and do all that stuff. And I just kind of find I have taken them, but sometimes you just want something that's simpler. And if you take one that's not a heat-friendly style, I feel like it's easier. That's my personal opinion.
Well, it is, because for one thing, you're going to fold them up to take them. And I know when I got to Germany one Christmas, my one of my heat-friendly wigs had kind of gotten a little thing on it.
Yeah.
And,
sometimes they'll rub a little bit, like just in traveling and suitcases and stuff. I know a lot of people are going to pack theirs in their carry-ons. I don't. I risk it, and I just throw it in the suitcase and go.
Oh, I don't. I tell everybody, treat it like your medicine.
You should.
Put it in your carry-on, fold it inside
You should.
out like this, put it in a Ziploc freezer bag. They take up hardly any room, and the Ziploc bag protects it from rubbing against anything else. And so,
Okay, do you have packing pods? Because I have actually packed my wigs in a smaller packing pod before, turning them inside out. And so if you have those, it's instead of using a Ziploc bag, that works just as well.
I just bought packing pods for my trip in September.
Those are a game changer, y'all. Packing pods.
I'm a little intimidated by them because I've never had them before. So right now they're just in the closet. I got to pull them out,
I love them.
Familiarize myself with them.
I love them. But this is just great. So here we are in Annette.
All
So
right, let's switch.
this is more my color. Right
Sandra says that Jon Renau fits her better than other brands. You know, I really compare wig fit to jeans all the time.
Yeah.
Because everybody has those jeans that they love, and you tell your friends about it, and your friends are like, well, I like these other
They
jeans
didn't fit
better.
me, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's different.
Everybody is different. I do like Jon Renau. The fit-wise is okay for me. I personally kind of like hang out in Aesthetica and now even like Envy. They kind of fit me a little bit better.
Hi, Lynn. So the other thing we didn't talk about with this is it does have the beautiful Jon Renau smart lace. And so if you
Great.
wanted to wear it back away from your face, you would be able to do that, and it would not be detectable.
Yeah, so you could put a whole bunch of wig wax in this if you wanted and get this off too.
Yeah.
PC, have some fun with it. I just think it's a really great, easy style.
It is.
So, you know, you can go on your cruise and you're going out on excursions all day and your hair's all a hot mess. And I've got long hair and I wadded my hair all up into this short thing. So that's another thing. Traveling, guess what? You can be a totally different person if you want to. Try a different style.
And that's the perfect time to do it.
And shorter is easier. So in wigs, in my opinion. So it's just like less you have to deal with. So, you know.
All right, what about swimming and getting splashed?
Well,
You know, if you're getting splashed, it's no big deal. We have people that swim in their wigs, you know, for there are certain situations where you may want to do that. I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it either. The manufacturers don't recommend it. We talked to Harry Ware when we went to a class about that specifically. They don't recommend it either. Not saying you can't. You can. I mean, I've worn one on a jet ski. My kids have worn some of my wigs just hopping into our lake.
But they were old.
They were older ones. Do not take a newer one. Please have an older one because I just don't love saying, hey, yeah, do it. That's what I'm going to tell you.
But having said that, there are people that are going to the beach and they're either going through chemo or they've got alopecia and they want hair.
Yeah.
And in those situations, I wouldn't be vigorously swimming. I wouldn't swim the English Channel.
Right.
But if you just want to take a little bit of a dip, then I think you're going to be fine. Just make sure, as Tanya says, it's got to be old.
Yeah, she's making a good point here. Keep old wigs in a rotation for beach, pool, and activewear. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yes, do it. Keep an old wig around for that reason specifically. Okay.
All right. Moving right along. Next is Harlow by Tonya Beverly.
I wonder if we should just switch right off the bat.
We should.
Okay. Love me Harlow. She's just a really cute style. Tonya Beverly makes such a great synthetic, like their quality of their fiber is so good. It wears so well. So I'm always loving it. Now, of course, their stock photos are great, but
That's actually not a bad one.
that one's not a bad one. But here it is. It's just a really cute style, and it's easy. So this is kind of like a mix between, I told somebody before, she's like, I don't really want a bob, but I don't want short hair. This is kind of your cut right here. It's like when you want it a little bit longer than what we just had on, than the Annette, but you don't want to quite be in a bob. This is what you get. You get a Harlow. It's really cute. You've got this lightweight bang.
You can make it look asymmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
Put one part behind your ear.
Definitely.
You can make it look all modern.
Yeah. So I'm in Silverstone.
Oh, and this cinnamon color is gorgeous.
It is a gorgeous color. So this is just a really easy one. I think if you were going to try something new, especially if you were in something shorter like winter or Annette, give this a whirl on vacation and put some wig wax in it and piece it out and make it messy if you want, if that's your style. You don't have to. But I feel like this is a great throw and throw and grow.
Throw and
go style.
Or if you were wearing a wet Annette, it would be a throw and grow.
Yes, it would
Throw,
be.
grow, and go.
Yes. Somebody on YouTube is saying it's just a little shiny. Hey, shine, no problem. You just cut that with some dry shampoo. That's just really easy. You just put it on. Envy came out with a new product. It's like a texturizer, and it kind of like dulls the shine a little bit.
It's called Get Dressed.
Thank you. I could not remember.
Yes.
But Get Dressed. And so you just spray it on, and it works great.
Carol, yes, this is a machine-made cap.
Yeah.
Super lightweight. I think the slide said it was like 2.3 ounces, very lightweight. Tonya Beverly has a great fitting cap. They're very comfortable.
I'm going to show this part too, because this is all kind of like open up in here too in the top, which is really nice. So, that's really breathable.
And that helps with keeping you cool. Having said that, we get asked all the time, are wigs hot in the summer? There's no way to sugarcoat that. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are hot. You can do some things to make yourself cooler. If you can get it off your neck, you're going to be cooler.
That's why summertime, I always tell people, if you're willing to go a little bit shorter, you don't have to be this short, but if you're willing to go shorter, it's going to feel lovely to you. Yeah, spin around, show the back. It's just a great layered cut here with this neckline. If you're willing to go a little bit shorter, you're going to be cooler. And that's just going to be helpful because anything around your neck, down here, and then on your shoulders, especially if you go past your shoulders in the summertime, oh my goodness, it's like too much, too hot. It kind of like traps the heat in. And I always feel like even with my own hair and it's longer, it feels better just to like pull it up because it's not trapping the heat. So
Exactly. And but my hair's fried and damaged and all kinds of things. So even if I pull it up, it doesn't look great. So I'm going to cover it up with a wig. If I'm going to be going anywhere that I want to look decent, I'm not going to wear my hair. Zax is asking, what about airport security?
You can wear it.
Here's the deal with airport security. All wigs are going to have metal stays in the ear tabs. That will not set off the security
It won't.
at all. However, if you have that and you have metal clips that you're holding your hair up with,
Like this.
that combination will set the metal detectors off. So,
So you got to think about that kind of stuff.
yeah, so if if you're using those clips and if you don't mind taking your wig off in front of everybody, which I don't, but that will set
I
it
don't
off.
use clips, so I just shove all of mine up in this cap wig grip all in one. So I don't ever really worry about it. Not everybody has those, but it's just stuff to think about. You get creative that way, but the wig itself isn't going to set it off.
All right, next we have Farrah by Henry Margaux.
Ooh, I love this.
This wig is so cute. This has a full monofilament top and a lace front. It's super lightweight. We're at 2.35 ounces.
Rosalie said it happened to you. Well, were you wearing something other than just your wig that set it off?
Yeah, that's a good...
Because I'm just
Good to
curious.
know.
It is good to know because I've worn it through before and it's never gone off. So I'm just curious. Has anyone used the Get Dressed spray to de-shine a wig? Yes.
You have.
Yes, we have. It works great. I like it too because it's got a texturizer in it too, so it kind of just adds a little bit of product in it, which is nice.
Okay, she had the metal clip in.
Okay, yeah, so a metal clip is what's going to set it off. The little tabs themselves, the metal in here, it's so minor it won't set it off. It's if you have extra metal up in here where you're like clipping your hair up, that's instantly going to set it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry. But yes, that will do it. This is just a cute little cut.
Yeah.
We've got this kind of like layered bob. And she's just easygoing. You can, cut a bang into this if you want. Or you can wear it off to the side. She's lightweight. She's 2.35 ounces. Mono top with a lace front. So that's really kind of handy and nice. She's got a lace. It's really great.
This is fitting me a little bit small.
It does fit me small too. I will say that Henry Margaux for me is a little bit on the smaller side, but I also stick a big bunch of hair back up in it. So
Yeah.
it's not really a fair assessment, but it's a cute style.
It is. It's lightweight. I love that color.
It's a fun color.
Yeah, it is.
So the 3856 GR, if you're watching on Instagram or TikTok, because you don't have the slides. But it's just got these great layers in it. You could add some product if you wanted to make it a little bit fluffier, piecier, just kind of get some fluff in. It's just a cute one.
What was I going to say? Oh, you can't really see all that well, but this 8H color is a medium brown, and the H means it's got a little bit of highlight, so there is color dimension to it, so it's not monochromatic. It's a beautiful color.
It's got some multi-tonal in the brown family.
Any of the Henry Margaux colors, like 4H, 5H, 7H, any of those that have the H are going to have highlights, so it's not going to be a monochromatic color, and they're beautiful.
Yeah. All right, let's switch. I want some brown hair now.
Oh, I love me some gray hair.
Yeah, I know you do. You got a pile of gray wigs. One of them's back there in the washroom. Whew. I love this. This is just an easygoing style. So, the thing is, you really got to think about when you're traveling with wigs, especially if you're trying a new style, or if you've never worn a wig before and you're just catching this and you're like, okay, I think I do want a wig to travel to Europe, which, hey, guess what? You don't have to mess with all the plugs and stuff, all the outlets. Wig's a great time. Try its style.
True story.
Okay, true story. Story time.
So I took my converter and was going to do my hair on a rare day. Well, the whole thing just blew up. It threw a breaker. Sparks flew, everything. So then I decided, well, I'll use what my niece has in her bathroom, but it's in a different language, and so I'm trying to figure it out. I literally burnt my bangs. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
So after
you came back with fried bangs. It's not funny, but it is.
Well, but the thing is, I was like, oh, well, I fried my bangs. I'm going to wear a wig all the time now till I get back and can get it fixed. But you have to think about those things because things go wrong, and I would have never anticipated that this blow brush thing that I had would have blown up like that, but they do.
Well, so they'll do that if you've got bio hair and you're going to Europe or anywhere where you're going to have a converter, okay, because all these other countries, different converters for different places, you have to have a dual converter. So just because you buy the conversion thing and you plug your stuff in, it doesn't mean it. If your tool isn't actually a dual one, it won't work. It'll then blow up.
Yeah, I know.
And then, she knows now. And so then it's like a whole thing. And so that's why wigs are great when you are traveling abroad. Just put a wig on.
Well, and most of us spend a lot of money on those products, and so to blow it up, not only is it not convenient, it's kind of pricey.
I had a friend who her Dyson blew up in Italy, and I felt so bad for her, but I was like, Elizabeth, it's not a dual convert. Like, it's not. And she's, oh my gosh. She was mad at herself. I was you can't just plug it into that converter and then plug it in.
Because that's like a $500 oopsie.
Yeah. So she was pretty mad. Yeah. So.
All right. Farrah, this one's hanging better than that one, I think. Anyway, just a little side comment. All right, next is Kade.
Here, let's switch really quick. Okay. I like this. We're going a little bit longer. Things are just growing. Our hair's growing as we go.
Because some people, they want something lighter weight, and this is 3.5 ounces, but they don't want short hair.
They don't want short hair. This is great. This one has a little bit of a wave to it, and gotta find myself here. Whew, she's cute.
I love the layers in this.
Oh, yes. So this is a fun style because you can have a little bit of wave happening down here. The layers, we can cut a bang in it, and I like this style. This is great to try on vacation. So Kade is just a good one. Extended lace front, lace part, synthetic, so it's not heat friendly. I'm a Milky Opal R.
And I'm an Ice Blonde.
Ice Blonde is a great color if you are kind of starting to go grayish, but you're still wanting the blonde. This is a great color. Melissa's asking if she tried this one in the shop. I don't remember. So. I don't think that you have. And now she's saying I need to. Yeah, so you probably do.
This is one of those wigs I think that gets overlooked.
It really does.
It's got beautiful lace front, monofilament part, great length. You know, the Noriko fiber is fabulous. Wears well.
Okay, I'm going to say the cap is so much more comfortable. This is a newer one. It came out, well, I want to say like a year ago, but like, so the cap isn't tight. It's comfortable. It's lightweight. It is a great, great style.
I can show you. I can stretch. That much.
So I love this. If you're looking for something that's a little bit longer, but you don't want it too long, this is a good one. Super lightweight. It feels like you almost have nothing on. Really, it feels like nothing on.
And for some people that are traveling, this becomes like their dinner wig.
You know,
They want something a little different for dinner. Yeah.
So I just really feel like this is a good one to consider throwing in your wig wardrobe.
Oh, and this milky opal color.
I love milky opal. This one's hanging a little bit different.
Yeah, they both look different. And that's something that to keep in mind when you're buying wigs. They're all going to be a little bit different. The manufacturers allow a 10% variant before they'll ever call it defective.
Yeah.
And so 10% in a wig can be a lot. So if you look at the two of us, they're hanging different.
Yeah.
Now, can Keri make that look like this? Yeah. But it takes a little work. You just have to, work with it a little bit. And a lot of times they just you got to get the box out of them.
You do have to get the box out of them. And it's not any different than I get really crazy. If I find a shirt that I like, I will buy it in like 4 different colors. I mean, I will. If they've got it, I'll do it. And sometimes they hang a little bit different too. So this is the same thing. Same thing. It's like wearing nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Look at her cute earrings, you guys. I think we still have some. I don't know if we have this color, but on our app.
I know.
Yes. And Kimber's saying she loves her Kade because it's a good one and it's lightweight. I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
I know. It's very lightweight.
It is.
Deborah says, can we show longer wigs? We did not show longer wigs because typically they're hotter. But we, if you want to pull them up, you can do that. But for today, we didn't select any long wigs because most people want less hair when they're traveling.
Yeah. Okay. Now, last but certainly not least.
Okay, the coup de grace of all travel wigs.
And people are going to be like, wait, what? We waited for this. But for real, you're going to have to hear us out.
Pam wants to know what the color was on the stock photo. That was ice blonde.
It was the ice blonde. Okay, you guys, here we go. Da-da-da-da.
Sky. This wig is such a staple for so many people. Wind,
it really
rain, snow, water, whatever.
No matter what, anybody can say what they want, but Sky, this is the wig that is going to work for everybody. Every
time.
Every time. And it comes in average and large cap. Okay? So that's the thing. Average and large cap. And that's what I love about it. It's lightweight, 2.5 ounces. It is machine made. So with that, because it's machine made, it's a cheaper price point. It's great. Easy going. You can I feel like it's pretty dressy. A lot of people are going to wear this for their dinner wigs on cruises or wherever they're going. It's easy. It can be casual. It can be dressy. Put it on and go.
Yeah, and when the wind hits, you go, oh.
Yeah, you just put it back in place.
Yeah.
It's so easy. So Sky to me is your global world traveler wig. If you want something, you've never worn a Sky, try it. It may not be look, this is not completely my cup of tea style-wise that I'm going to wear day in and day out. But traveling, guess what?
It's just easy.
This is the easiest thing I could put on my head and then look really good walking into dinner. So,
what is the picture color? Ooh. That is Almond Roca.
It is Almond Roca, yes.
And what we have on are both Mimi's exclusive colors. So we have these colors specially made for us, but Sky comes in a ton of different colors. So if you haven't bought Sky, check it out. Look at the color range because it's very, very large.
I love it. It's easy. It works for every single facial shape. So you can't go wrong with Sky. Now me getting an average cap on my head, that might be trickier, but.
Well, and we had the large cap made in both these colors too, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kimber's saying here's it calling her name for Punta Cana. Yeah, I'm sure. Because guess what? This is such an easy one. You cannot go wrong with this. I promise.
I wonder, Kimber, how many wigs are you taking to Punta Cana?
Probably like.
Oh, to make number 11 for a 5-day trip.
You need that.
She was in the store the other day, and I'm like, how many do you take?
Kimber, I think you might need this top, too, to go look at
Kimber.
this. It's so cute. I love this top so much. Anyway, yeah, and I like this style. I promise you guys, give Sky a chance, especially because when we run sales and Sky is such a reasonable price and you're traveling, it's your travel wig, you will not be disappointed.
No.
I promise.
You will
It's such
not.
a good one. It cuts a really easy bang. So just going like this.
Well, and it's cute if you want to put it back behind your ears
Mm-hmm.
and fluff out the sides a little bit. I
Yeah.
mean, it's got styling options. Again, we can't say enough about the wig wax.
Oh,
Is
get
that-
you some wig wax.
I probably said this before. Sometimes I just spray wig wax in my wig just because,
She likes the smell.
well, I like the smell, but I just think it just needs a little something. And if I don't know what it is, I put wig wax in it.
When in doubt, wig wax it out. That's what we do around here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we all know what time it is, right? Because
It's Marcia time.
it's Marsh time. Marcia. I know, it is a perfect wig for me.
Ooh, ooh.
Hey, cutie.
Of course I'm cute.
Of course.
Of course I am. Y'all know what time it is?
It's Marcia time.
Marcia time. Yeah.
All right, so are we having a sale this week?
We are.
Ooh.
Is it a good one or a...
Let's.
Eh.
Is the actual name Wig Wax? Yes, the actual name is Wig Wax, and it comes in a
goodness.
regular size, but they also make a travel size, which is great.
Yeah, and that stuff is good. I put some in my hair today. And it gets
Yes,
big.
the stunning Marcia Kimber says.
Oh, yes, Kimber, you know. All right, are y'all ready for the sale? It's 25% off of everything. Okay, is that clearance wigs?
Clearance wigs.
Exclusives, yes or no?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, okay. And then you get a free gift
you do.
with your wig purchase, and the code is travel25.
And the free gift is something you're going to need when you travel.
Oh,
So, keep that in mind.
yeah, fun.
But there's more.
There's more. So the app, you get 25% off too, and it's the same code, travel25.
So
Ooh, happy
if
shopping.
if you haven't downloaded our app, it's Mimi's Dallas in the App Store. What is the Android store?
It's the Play Store.
The Play Store.
Yep.
Either one of those places, you can find our app. You can download the app. You put Travel25 in the coupon code, and it'll get you 25% off.
Yeah.
And there's some super, super cute stuff there.
Oh yeah. So Keri had her new hot shirt on, and I don't have one on. But you guys.
Well, you have a shirt on.
I do have a shirt on, and it's so cute, but it didn't get it here.
No, you did.
No.
You did, but that's okay.
But I have many things from here.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place, and we'll do something fun.
Yep.